Hey everyone, Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you're all doing well today. Today is Tuesday, and it's time for a little bit of talk about investing in Belize real estate, investing in yourself, investing in other businesses so that you actually make a return, so that you might be able to add an additional source of income to your finances and use that either to improve the quality of your life or the life of your loved ones and friends, or to do something you maybe haven't had the chance to do yet because you haven't had the money. So it reminded me of this quote that I came across today regarding the game of Monopoly. Now, I know the game of Monopoly has been used 1,000 times to illustrate how we invest in Belize real estate, but think about it from a little bit of a different angle. Imagine playing this game and you played it, but you never actually bought anything that could produce more money. Now, I made a typo there, product that could product more money. What if you never bought anything that could produce more money? But all you did is play the game, and each time you pass go, you collect your little $200. Now, would you ever be able to amass any degree of wealth, or even could you even afford to pay your bills and put a little bit aside for emergencies or a little bit aside for retirement if all you did was work for your salary, pick up the salary, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat? Well, this is the way most people live their entire lives. All right. So they get a job, they graduate from high school or university, they get a job, they get a nice salary. And then no matter how much they're collecting here, as they pass go, could be that they have a very high paying job. So it's good for them. But sometimes with high paying jobs comes with a lot of stress, right? A lot of anxiety, but they never think about how they can replace that income or add to that income with an additional source of money coming into the household through different investments. And the game of Monopoly teaches this, as well as the cash flow game by Robert Kiyosaki, how to look at things a little bit differently. So, for example, for those of you buying your own personal properties in Belize right now, I get it. You're buying these because, first and foremost, you want to live the dream in Belize. Who doesn't, right? A tropical island, you got palm trees, you got beautiful swimming waters, some of the best water sports activities in the world, easy to get to. They speak English. I know for all those reasons, you're looking at buying and owning and using your own personal property in Belize. But then after that, what additional properties are you buying? For example, if you've already got your property at Secret Beach or Grand Belizean Estates or Punta Azul or one of the subdivisions, if you already have your own personal property, could you see your way into buying an additional property, if nothing else, than just for the investment? All right. Now you might be saying, oh, sure, Dennis, you just want to sell me another property. I do, because I remember when I bought my first property, I thought, this is awesome. I own a piece of property on Ambergris Key, and it was perfect. And it wasn't until I started buying more property, looking around for the good deals, that third, fourth, fifth deal, that the investor mindset clicked in and said, I see it now. I know where this is going. It might not pay off today, but I'm going to put my money that I earned out there. It's going to grow, it's going to increase in value. And then I'm going to be able to do something with it that brings in a return. So that even if I personally were to stop working for some reason, let's say I get injured or I'm in the hospital for some reason, I can't work every day, that Steph and I are not left destitute. We have funds coming in from, for example, the mortgages I hold, the notes, other pieces of real estate like this. They are providing the household with income that at the very least can pay the bills, put food on the table, pay the rent, make sure we got heat, air conditioning, and everything. But also, in addition to that, money that's coming in that can be reinvested, redeployed into other real estate investments that again can make the circle complete. All right. So just want to focus on this a little bit today, because a good percentage of my clients, approximately 15% of my clients, 15 to 18%, they end up purchasing multiple properties on Ambergris Key. I have a client right now, him and his wife, they're on their, I think, seventh purchase. Seventh, property purchase, all vacant land, because they recognize the ease of purchasing vacant land. Some of their purchases are beachfront, some off beachfront. I have another investor that I've been working with for several years. He's on his eighth or ninth property. He's bought a lot of property with a self-directed IRA. I also have young couples buying two side-by-side lots if they can find them together. Why? They want to be able to build their own home when they reach that point in their lives. So they'll get some money together, build their own home for personal use. But then that second lot that they're purchasing now, they're keeping that because not only they know that prices are rising in value, but they want to keep that for a family member, a friend, business associate to do a little project on. All right. So why I'm telling you this is this. Get your own personal slice of paradise. Yes, that is an investment. Property is going up in value. If you end up building a home, want to put it on Airbnb or do something with it, you're absolutely going to get a return. So along with pass and go, your normal salary from your job or whatever it is that you do for a living, you're also going to be able to pick up some additional revenue. But think beyond that. How can I pick up another property? Maybe one that's close to me, maybe one of the different part of the island, right? Maybe one of the path of progress that I haven't thought about, or maybe a property that right now is too far away from civilization for my own personal taste. But I know that this is the direction that the progress is moving toward. In the next 5, 10, 15 years, this property is going to go up significantly in value based on what's happening in the area. All right. So if you can't swing it yourself, let's say you land on a big deal and you just can't write the check yourself, maybe you can go in on it with somebody. For example, if you and a family member, a brother or a sister, want to go in on a property together, we can do that. Alberto can set up the company. Each of you own 50% of the shares. Easy to do. You can also combine your IRAs. Husbands and wives can combine their IRAs into one purchase. You have lots of different ways. Business associates. You can, for example, I'm looking at going in on a pretty big deal now, a significant deal, and I've got two partners in the deal. We're each going to own a portion of the company. Very easy to write the check on a bigger deal that's going to be able to produce some significant gains in the future. All right, so just a little bit of I don't know, something today to get the wheels turning, right? Wheels turning. And the reason I want you to do this is because once you start doing this, it becomes a game. It's a lot of fun, let me tell you. I don't know what you guys do for your current jobs right now, or how you earn your living, how you make your salary, and maybe you love your job, and I hope you do. But when you start to get this investor cap on, you start to think, okay, I've got what I want. This is going to be fantastic. Now let's enter the game. Let's see how I can make my little money into little soldiers to go off to bring back some more. How can I reinvest that money? Now, maybe it's not real estate for you. That's totally fine. I love real estate. I think it's simple, it's easy. It's really hard to screw it up, especially if you get some good advice and you do go through the proper channels. But maybe for you, it's not buying real estate. Maybe for you, it's starting a business. So you take that money that you have saved up, and instead of buying a second or third property in Belize, say, you know what? Let me open this little side hustle that I've been thinking about for a while. I want to get into wedding photography, so I'm going to spend some money on a really good camera and different setup, and do some advertising, have some business cards printed. Fantastic. Use that side hustle, get that money coming in, and then reinvest it into something that's concrete, that's real. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to further increase in value. If you'd like to talk more about this kind of investing, hit me up on a Zoom chat. To do that, the link is below to buy me a coffee. Appreciate your support. And let's see how we can help you start to not just own property in Belize for your personal use, which is good, but let's see how we can get you investing in Belize to set you up for the long term and build possibly even generational wealth and set you up good for retirement. All right. We don't know when retirement is for you, but the sooner we get started, the sooner we have an opportunity to grow your portfolio, and so that you can be a part of something exciting too, right? Because there's a lot of things you can invest in. There's a stock market and bonds and mutual funds and all that stuff, but you know what? A lot of those investments are just boring. Like yeah, if your stock goes up a bit, you might brag to your friends about how much your Apple stock or Tesla stock, whatever, is doing. But and that's kind of I don't know, that comes with some fun to be able to talk about the Tesla or Apple stock, whatever it is that you own. But Belize is different, right? I mean, having multiple properties in Belize, talking to your friends and family about, hey, you come on down and stay at my house in Belize, and or come on down and let me drive you around on the golf cart. Let me show you the properties that I own in Belize. I mean, that's pretty fun. That comes with a certain cool factor that's just hard to dismiss. All right, guys. So you guys take care. Have a great Tuesday. Again, if you like these videos, subscribe to the link below. We appreciate you watching, and we're looking forward to working with you down in paradise real soon.